Logan Sargeant. Logan Sargeant has been one of two rookies in the 2023 season, him and Oscar Piastri. But I'm here to talk about in this video why Logan Sargeant hasn't really made an impact. What's going on, guys? Back in another video. Today we're talking about Williams and why Logan Sargeant may be proven to be a liability for the team. Now, this is not no shade against Logan Sargeant. You know, he is a rookie, of course. Why do I think he might be a liability for the team? Now, I have nothing against Logan Sargeant. Let's just start by looking at the stats, right? I'm borrowing this from Kareem Chandok on Twitter. And you just look at the numbers, right? Because like I said in my last video, numbers don't lie, bro. So, you know, we can make opinions and everyone's got their own opinion, but numbers don't have an opinion, right? The facts don't have an opinion. It just tells you, right, in numbers what's happened throughout the season. And we look at the qualifying gap between Alex Albon and Logan Sargeant. It's worrying, bro. 0.534 seconds. That is the largest gap by far on the grid between two drivers. So he is the weakest link on the grid, right, by quite a significant margin over Alex Albon, which is over half a second. Now look, that might not have affected them right now, but going into 24, James Vowles is going to be looking to bring the team forward, of course, especially in the coming years. And can you really say that Logan Sargeant is someone who can be there and maximize points for the team? No. He's proved on multiple occasions that he does make a lot of mistakes. Even in the season finale, he actually looked quite quick for once. Both laps, he exceeded track limits. It's a bit of an unfortunate one for Logan, right? Because there's been times where he seemed quite promising, but he just makes too many mistakes, crash happy. And it's just, it doesn't seem to be quite working out for the team. But if we look at the qualifying gap, right? Not just the qualifying gap, but the head-to-head 28-0. When you factor in sprint races, 28-0. That is disturbing, bro. 28-0 is, that's a bit horrid. You know what I mean? Look, in his rookie season, he's not expected to beat Alex Albon. The same way Oscar Piastri wasn't expected to beat Lando Norris. You're not expected to do this, no. When you come in though, you're expected to get points for the team and you're expected to maximize the package that you have to the best of your ability, right? And Logan Sargeant hasn't been doing that, has he? 28-0, and let's be honest, I'm sure there's certain qualifying sessions when Alex Albon hasn't been at his best. You know, he's not going to be 28 in each of those sessions maximizing the car. There may be 3, 4, 5, where perhaps there was 2, 3 tenths on the table. So we look at it from that aspect and he's still always behind. It just lets you know he isn't really anywhere comfortable with the car. And I think for him, the confidence is going to have a big effect on him as well. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people who say, you know, Logan's a rookie, you know, look, Oscar Piastri's a rookie, but look what Oscar Piastri's done in his opening season, right? He's out-qualified Lando Norris on 9 different occasions. He won a sprint race in Qatar. He has demonstrated capabilities of a future world champion. And I think one thing I think is true is with a rookie driver, you can tell in their first season what abilities they're going to have in the future. Like, you can get a glimpse of it, you know. Even if you look at Max Verstappen, right, in 2015, his opening season, you know, you can tell the way he was racing that he has ability, right? He has future world champion ability, as we're seeing today. You look at Lewis Hamilton in 2007, I mean, that speaks for itself as the greatest rookie season ever. You can see in the opening season what they've got, and I think for the people who are saying he's a rookie and maybe he needs another year, that's just not how F1 works. You know, F1, it's a high pressure environment and you either thrive under the pressure or you fold. And I don't think Logan's been thriving, and I think he has been folding. You know, you see with all these mistakes, and I think it's got to his head, and he's not performing where he should be, which is unfortunate because Logan's a nice guy, you know, but it's not about that. It's a shellfish sport. You have to be performing at your optimal, and at the end of the day, your teammate is your first line of comparison, you know, in the sport, because, you know, he's the guy in the same machinery as you. So when he's beating you 28-0, I mean, it doesn't give a good image of you as a rookie driver, you know, Logan Sargeant. It doesn't really give a good image of him at all. And I think that's gonna be severely affecting him and the team. You can even look at Liam Lawson, 2-3 races. It doesn't take long, right? And you look at all these rookie drivers also coming up doing these the tests, right? You look at Frederick Vesti, right? There's other drivers here you can see they've got the speed, and I'm sure you give them 1-2 races and you see immediate speed, right? You don't need a whole season to lock in, and I think when you get that much time, I don't think there's much more. I think we're kind of hitting the ceiling of what Logan can do. I don't think there's much more in it. And yeah, that's kind of where I sit with that. There's a high chance that Williams may still drop Logan for the 2024 season. Now, I've seen some people saying he might not. He still has not had his season contract extended for 2024, and the season has concluded. So that does just let you know, just from that you know, the team, Williams and James Vowles, they're considering other options, right? Because they're not confident in their driver. Otherwise, they would have sealed him early. The same way Lando Norris got sealed for multi-year contracts. You know, you can just tell by the team's demeanor, right? Whether they classify their driver as a, you know, as an asset, as someone that needs to be, you know, held onto, right? They're not doing that with him. They haven't even extended his contract, so it seems they don't really care. And more importantly, they're looking for somebody better. And I think that's going to be quite worrying for Logan Sargeant in the future. And look, I hope he does, you know, maybe get a 2024 seat and improve, but I just have a feeling that's not going to happen, and I'm feeling he might get replaced coming into the 2024 season. With who, I'm not too sure. Liam Lawson, maybe, but he seems like he wants to go the traditional route with the team. Red Bull, go up the junior ranks and go straight into the Red Bull team. So I'm not sure about that. But you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think I'm wrong, do you think Logan Sargeant deserves another season in the sport? I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, peace.